In an age of instant perfection, something surprising is happening. Film cameras, those ancient devices that demand patience and intention, are making a remarkable comeback. Experts predict the global film camera market will grow over 5% annually through 2031. These once-forgotten relics are now selling out online, often for triple their value from a decade ago. But it's not just collectors driving this revival. A new generation is discovering what makes film photography so special. Maybe it's the way film captures light with a painterly quality or renders skin tones with unmatched warmth. Maybe it's the texture of film grain, adding a unique character no filter can truly replicate. Or perhaps, in a world drowning in endless instant photos, we're all craving something slower, more intentional, and undeniably real. I've always wondered what it felt like to take photos the way our parents or grandparents did when every click mattered. Sure, I've dabbled with disposable cameras in the past. There's even one sitting in a drawer right now, way past its expiration date. But here's the thing. I've never been a fan of cameras where I can't control the outcome. That's why I've always shied away from film. I love having control over my shots, tweaking settings until they're just right. Lately though, something's changed. I keep finding myself lost in other photographers' film shots. The way they capture light feels different, more honest somehow. Those imperfect moments, the dreamy colors, the grainy textures, they feel alive in a way digital photos just don't. There's a charm to them that no preset, LUT, or filter can replicate. Maybe it's time I let go of the need to control everything and embrace a little spontaneity. So, these next few days, I'm taking a leap into the unknown. No delete button, no instant preview, just a few chances to capture something real. To start, I need to find a film camera. I don't need anything fancy, just a simple point and shoot that can get the job done. I bought it. No going back now. It showed up faster than I expected. Holding it in my hands felt different, like I was about to capture moments, not perfect shots. This was it. No delete button, no instant preview. Just one shot, one chance to get it right with the Olympus Infinity S. So, here goes. Time to embrace the unknown. I snap a photo inside the Julia Idelson building, and suddenly, the 14th shot, the camera stops and starts to rewind. I thought one roll had 36 shots, not 14. I only had one roll of film on me, and I'm hours from home. Maybe it's time to take a step back and try again another day. I'm not sure what happened as the film already rewound. There's like nothing, I don't even know. I don't even see anything on the film. So I'm not even sure that I used this properly. I don't even know. I don't know I'm supposed to be touching the film, but I'm gonna put it back and we'll see what happens when it gets developed. I'm going to put in a new film and let's just start over. let's just start over. I have no real plan in mind. I just want to capture the grungy, art-filled vibe of the design district. Everywhere I look, there's something worth photographing. Bold colors, raw textures, fleeting moments that feel alive. I'm not chasing perfection, I'm just here letting the camera guide me, showing me the world differently. Back at home, I decided to use the disposable camera that was tucked away in the drawer. Its film expired long ago, but I want to see what the results turn out to be. So I start snapping photos of the little things around me. And just like that, both rolls are finished. It's time to head to the store to get them developed. There's no instant feedback, no previews, no way to know if all the effort I put in actually worked. And yet, that's the beauty of it. Waiting, wondering, and hoping that the moments I saw through the lens come to life on film. But I can't stop wondering, did I do everything right, or did I mess it up completely? A week passes, and I head back to the shop to pick up the negatives and check the email with the scanned photos. I open it, and I can't lie, I'm not over the moon with the results. First off, some shots have my finger in the frame and the colors feel cooler than I expected. Maybe it's the Olympus, maybe it's the Kodak Gold 200. It's known for warm tones, but the overcast day probably didn't help. The disposable camera, the results are an absolute mess. The colors are wonky, some shots are overexposed, some are underexposed, and a few didn't expose at all. Probably because the film expired 2 years ago. But then, I noticed something else. There are a lot of photos missing. I checked the negatives and realized my first roll, the one that's supposed to have the 14 shots, isn't there. That's when it hit me. I submitted the wrong roll. I mixed up a used roll with an unused one. I called the lab, and thankfully, they issued me a refund for the blank roll. It's frustrating, but it's part of the process. Film photography isn't perfect, it's unpredictable, but that's what makes it real. This whole experience taught me so much. For a first-timer, I didn't nail it, but I can't wait to try again. It's messy, it's fun, and those small wins feel so much more rewarding. I didn't get it perfect, but that's the beauty of film. Every mistake brings you one step closer to something beautiful.